Sweden. I am currently in Stockholm, Sweden. It's here for a conference, 2 days. All went nice. Right now I'm checked in to this Airbnb. My girlfriend is gonna arrive in like 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna spend the next 2 days exploring Stockholm, checking out the sites. This Airbnb, by the way, let me show you. Has a really nice view over Stockholm city, which is pretty nice. So just gonna get quickly redressed right now, and then I'm gonna pick up my girlfriend at the train station to start our adventure here in Sweden. So I picked up this girl. How do you like Sweden so far?
It's cold, but it's awesome.
Do you know where we are?
Hmm?
Do you know where we are right now?
Stockholm.
Stockholm. And do you know the color of the flag? What color is it?
Yellow and blue.
Yellow and blue. I'm gonna show you like a text message she sent me before, where she sent me like three suggestions. Which country's color is it? And she sent me the flags of Norway, Denmark, and Finland. Which one are we going to? She asked. And afterwards we went to the Nobel Prize Museum, which is a museum dedicated to Nobel Prize winners and stuff like that. And it's free every Friday between like 5 and 8 p.m. So yeah. Otherwise it's like €12, which I would not recommend for €12. Probably not. But if it's free, if you're here on Friday, 5 to 8 p.m, definitely recommend it.
There was also live music.
Also live music, yeah. We were a bit too late, but between like maybe 5 and 7 there's like live music. Also recommended. So yeah, right now we're just walking back to our Airbnb. I already showed you a little bit before, but I'm gonna give you like a proper tour. And once we arrive, it's really cold, so hurry up. So we are now in our Airbnb. I'm gonna give you a small tour. So I'm gonna start here. I think you already saw this before, but this is our bedroom. Got a small bed here. I think this guy's PC is also here. And then the best thing, of course, is the view. Got a nice night view over Stockholm. Our bedroom, which is kind of small. Just find the light. There you go. So it's really small. It's actually this thing here. Like it used to be inside the shower, but I had to take it out when I wanted to take a shower because everything just would get wet. So I guess there's just no other space for it. And yeah, this is our living room. It's really, I think it looks very kind of traditional Swedish, like very minimalist. It's got like just a few things here, TV, like not a lot of clutter or anything. And then you got the kitchen, and the interesting thing about the kitchen is, which I've never seen before, is you have like an oven, and on top of the oven you have the stove, I guess, to cook. So it's our small Airbnb. I think we're paying like 60 euro for one night, which is pretty good in Stockholm. You know, it's a very expensive city. And yeah, right now we're just gonna eat our supermarket food. Joey's already starting. She can't open it. And yeah, we're gonna go to bed, and then tomorrow it's gonna be time to explore Stockholm. So yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Yay.
Oh, super.
Continue.
Good morning from the next day here in Stockholm now. We are on our way to the city center, and one cool thing that they have in Stockholm is they have these really cool like train stations or metro stations. So behind me you can see there's a lot of like pixel art, and this one used to be like a normal station, and then in 2008 they commissioned somebody to kind of do whatever they want with these walls. They had no limit, only that it had to be like with the tiles. You see like the square tiles, they had to be used somehow. So we decided to turn it into pixel art in like a Super Mario style. So we just finished our lunch at a place called, I think it was Hutterkshallen. This is it's like a deli shop underground. It also has like restaurants. What did you think about our lunch?
That's good.
Yeah. So Julie had like a seafood pasta with not a lot of seafood in it, and I had like codfish with egg. And yeah, 25 euro for two persons. I think it was good. Good price, especially since the water was free and you didn't have to pay tip. So very good, very good. So right now we are on our way to the tram, and we're going to like the next island, because Stockholm, as you know or may not know, consists of 24 islands or 14 islands. So we are going to one of them, which is supposed to be like very nature based, and also has like an open air museum with a zoo. So yeah, going there right now, and the weather's pretty nice, so I hope it's gonna be cool. Finished the visit to Skansen. So yeah, it's like an open air kind of museum, and they have like a lot of Swedish like traditional houses and like a lot of like handcrafts, and then also animals. Yeah, it's kind of like a mini zoo. So they have a lot of animals that are in Scandinavia, like wolverine, bear, moose, seal, wolf, but also some other things like monkeys and some domestic animals as well. So not really that much of a zoo, but yeah, you can see some cool animals and also squirrels that are running around. Get pretty close to you. And yeah, I think it was 14 euro, or like 140 Swedish crowns per person, which I think is okay for what you get. We were in there like 3 hours or something. So yeah, pretty cool. And right now we are staying on this island, and we're gonna walk to the very end because there's like a lighthouse there, and also right now it's still very like apparently like very like city-like. But then once we get to the other part, apparently it's like a lot of nature and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna take a bit of a hike there. Julia's excited? Excited? It's not the next day. Yesterday was kind of fun, but it was also really exhausting. So we just went home and yeah, just had some dinner. Didn't really do much, but today it's currently like 4:20 or something. Blaze it! It's 4:20 a.m. and I'm on my way alone to go shoot some sunrise over like the city over there, basically. Jury's still in bed, but yeah, it's our last day here in Sweden, so I thought I missed basically every sunset or sunrise here because of work or because of timing issues. So today I wanna kind of make it. So I'm on my way to the city right now. It's either 30-minute walk, or if I can get one of those like electric scooters, it's probably gonna be like 10 minutes or something. Shooting now. I think I got some cool pictures, cool video footage. Met some like Erasmus students who were taking some Instagram bangers up there. And yeah, right now I'm on my way to probably go to the city center. There's like one of those very famous spots in Stockholm where you have like these like kind of row buildings that are very like colorful and like very typical Swedish. So it's around 15 minutes. Oh, welcome to Europe. Whenever there is a nice place that you want to maybe take pictures of, this is what happens. It's just going to be construction there. You know, we actually were there here like yesterday, and we were in this museum, or 2 days ago, and I didn't even notice that this was actually the place because of the fucking construction. So yeah, you can imagine this is how it would look like. You know, you have these really nice colorful buildings. Yeah, at least I left an image so people know what they are missing. can see behind me is where we came here. It's what is it called? I think it's Vasa, right? The ship. I think the ship is called Vasa, but it's like the only 1700s like kind of ship that's preserved like this in the whole world. What happened was it kind of sunk in front of like Stockholm, like in the sea, and basically because of the water that's so cold, it was preserved for like 333 years before they kind of dug it up, and it's now displayed here. Yeah, so we're gonna look around the museum for a few hours before we have to leave. Excited?
Yeah.
Nostaa Vaasakaaden nostoponttoonin avulla. Erikoissuihtimien avulla sukeltajat suihkuttivat 6 tunnelia aluksen alle, joiden läpi vedettiin vahvat teräsvaijerit, jotka kiinnitettiin pinnalla ponttooneen.
So I finished with a visit to Vasa Museum. I think it was pretty cool. It's like an entire museum that's basically dedicated to just one ship. So yeah, it's basically everything about the ship. So you have the whole ship inside the museum, and then once you walk around it, you basically get to see all of the information about it. You get how it sunk, how it was built, like everybody who was on board, and like just a lot of stuff. It's all dedicated to basically the ship, just the ship. So yeah, it's like 15 euro per person, 150 Swedish crowns. I think it's well worth it. And yeah, just generally this area is also nice. So we were here yesterday as well, if you remember, where we went around. So there's a lot of like nature. There's a lot of like, oh, if you have an allergy, don't come here. She's sneezing the whole time. But otherwise, it's nice. And yeah, really recommend it. And I think that's gonna be it for our adventures here in Sweden. We're just going back right now to the airport, and it's gonna be a 2-hour flight back home to Vienna. So yeah, if you enjoyed this vlog, like, subscribe as always, and see you on the next one. It's gonna be in Portugal.